2. Monday, 12:15 p.m. Decaf triple venti soy no foam latte. Add 2 sweet and low packets, and I'll take a blueberry muffin, all of it to go. Because, Miriam Rome mused, from her spot in line behind the customer placing the high-maintenance order, chemical sweetener and genetically modified milk replacement canceled out the muffin's refined sugar and saturated fat. She took a deep breath, inhaling the aroma of fresh brewed espresso, of creamy warm milk and breakfast pastries, cinnamon and sugar and sweet, sweet fruit. The indie jazz softly piped through the speakers should have soothed her, as should have the inviting club chairs and earth tones, the minimalist fixtures in brass. But she wasn't soothed. It was the last blueberry muffin, and that made it the muffin she was having for lunch. This was her day-off routine. Yoga, Starbucks, a book to take her away. She'd finished the first, had come for the second, and had her Kindle in her leather crossbody bag ready to complete the threesome. She gave Vikram, the barista, a look. Worried frown, worried pout, desperate, nearly pleading. He tightened the press of his lips and repeated to the woman in front of her, "Decaf triple venti soy no foam latte with 2 sweet and lows." Marking her cup with her order, he stepped from the register to the pastry case, picked up the muffin, then returned it to the shelf with a shake of his head. "How about a slice of banana nut bread, or a morning bun? Half the bottom's fallen off the muffin." The woman shook her head, her white blonde extensions catching in the ruffled collar of her blouse and showing off her mud-colored roots. "Just charge me half price, then." This time Vikram tossed the muffin beneath the counter. Miriam cringed, imagining coffee grounds and napkins damp with spilled cream, but trusting the barista with her life, or at least with her day off. "Best I can do is discount the latte." "Fine, I'll have a cheese Danish." "Good choice." He picked through the selection, settling on the largest, ooziest one, glistening with the most glaze. "That'll be $5.28. The woman ran her card through the reader, then picked up the brown bag and pinched off a bite of the Danish. Miriam's stomach rumbled. Her impatience was wearing thin. A day off was supposed to be free of annoyances, or she at least able to deal with them. Especially after yoga. Maybe it was time to switch gears. Leave crimes against persons for property. Go home at the end of the day and close her eyes to pictures of smashed windows instead of smashed faces, missing car stereos instead of missing front teeth. That was the thing about electronics and glass. No blood. By the time the woman hooked the strap of her Coach knockoff over her shoulder and turned to go, Miriam's mouth was watering, and Vikram had stopped suppressing his deeply dimpled grin. "Large brew with room for cream," she told him, "and I don't care if the muffin's in pieces by now. Just tell me it's not in the trash." Detective Rome. Vic bagged the completely intact muffin and keyed in her coffee order. "How was yoga this morning?" Miriam glanced down at the oversized t-shirt covering her sports bra and yoga pants and hanging to mid-thigh. The cotton sagged with the weight of her sweat, much, she imagined, like the ponytail dripping down her nape. "Good enough that I feel no guilt over my consumption of refined sugar and saturated fat." She had plenty of guilt, just not over what she ate. "I keep expecting you to order vegan. Seems more in line with the yoga thing." Vic's dark eyes sparkled, his thick lashes sweeping down, then up. Dang, but the boy was cute. "Not a chance," she said. The yoga wasn't about her mind or her spirit. It was an effort to counter stakeouts spent with bacon cheeseburgers and stress. Handing her the coffee, he nodded toward her chest. Or really her t-shirt's design. She stepped to the condiment bar to add sugar and cream to the cup. "I've never understood about the cat being dead or alive."